Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. And just in case you are new, today I'll be filming with my little niece. Say hi. In case y'all didn't know, her name is Delisa, just like mine. I'll be filming with her because she won't stop crying for me to pick her up, so I don't have any other choice. So yeah, say hi. Say hi.
Told y'all I'm living my best life. I told y'all I'm living my best life. I made a couple M's with my best friends. Turned on my.
Okay, so rule number one, college is not like you see in the movies. Like, college is not that easy. It's not that just, I don't know, it's just not like you see in the movies. Okay, so one of the first things I want to say that there's nothing going to a community college. I personally go to community college. I go to Lone Star University Park, and I actually love it. The only thing is you're not getting that college experience, and if you are willing to go out and pay for that experience, by all means, do what you got to do. But I just wasn't the type of person, even in high school, I wasn't really with the crowd. I was kind of an outsider, believe it or not. So that is not something I really cared for. I still don't care for. I mean, yeah, when I finish my 2 years at my community college, I would have to go to university and I would get the same experience. But honestly, I just do not see the rush to go to a university. And by all means, if you can afford it, if you can pay for it, you got scholarships or your parents just got it like that, kudos to y'all go to it. But for those people who unfortunately couldn't get any scholarship grants or loans and you have to pay out of pocket, there's nothing wrong with going to your community college. It's the same classes, the same courses. No, the classes aren't as big, the teachers, there's different teachers, but you're still getting your degree, and that's really all that matters. So I just want y'all to keep that in mind. With a community college, there are so many benefits that you don't even know. One big benefit for me is that it makes me be more flexible with my life. I don't have to live on campus. I don't have to stay in a certain area. I can just go there, go to work. Most of my classes are like 8 a.m., 9 a.m. So as soon as I leave from school, I go straight to work. So meanwhile, while I'm in school, I'm also making money, and that's something I like to do. It gives me more time to actually pursue my YouTube career. Like, it's just so many benefits that comes with going to community college versus a university, in my opinion. But like I said, if you want that hype, you want those little fun Wednesdays, and do what you gotta do. But in my opinion, it's not that big of a deal. Something that I feel like is very important for y'all to know is that just because you're like a+ student in high school does not mean you're gonna be like that in college. I honestly feel like my high school did not prepare me for college, or anybody really. Like, the things that I've learned, you have to go right back and relearn everything. It's just a big difference, that transitioning. You're transitioning from, a little kid to an actual adult. The teachers, your grades are not given. And I'm going to say that again, your grades are not given. You're going to have to work for it. You're going to have to put the time in, no slacking. If you fail, you fail. Like, if you don't know it, you just don't know it. There's no sugarcoating it. And yeah, there's awesome professors out there who will like give it to you easy, but for the most part, no, they are not here to babysit you. They just here to do their job. They get paid regardless, so they don't care if you pass or fail their class. Like, you don't care. Nobody's gonna force you to go to class. They're not gonna call your parents if you don't go to class. Like, you're gonna have to wake up and do that on your own. And I'm telling y'all, within 8 a.m., it's gonna be a struggle. Because I feel like even though we were trained to be at school at 7 a.m. for high school, it's just a whole nother, I don't know. Well, for me, because I still had to be to school at 7 a.m. and this 8 a.m. killed me. But I was still there. I still managed to go. I still managed to pass the class. Another thing is online classes. I love online classes. A lot of people may not like online classes, but I feel like, once again, it makes everything much more flexible and easier on your part. I really don't have nothing written down, no points. I'm really just going off the top of my head because I find myself going back and forth with people about community college, and people like to talk down like, oh, community college is not a real college. It's not the same. The stress level is not the same. Why it's not? Why? I mean, I'm still doing the same work that you're doing, like, and a lot of people like to talk down on me because I choose to be a full-time worker. Like I work full time and I go to school full time, and people always be like, you know, you're not really focused on school. Why are you working full time? Well, all that time that I spend working, y'all spend at parties. Like, come on, let's just be honest. I'm not a party type of girl. I don't do all that smoking and stuff. That's just not the type of person I am. So when y'all have y'all time to do all that, I'm at work. So while y'all out here blowing money, I'm making money. It's the only difference. Like I want y'all to know that a lot of people say that your counselor and your advisor is your best friend. Unfortunately, I did not experience that. My advisor was not my best friend. I don't feel like she wanted what was best for me, because I also wanted to take like a lot of extra classes so I can get this done with. As a lot of y'all may know that I graduated a year early from high school. I make a separate video about that later on if anybody wants to see that, but I plan on doing the same thing for college, and she just was not here for it. Like she was just like, no, you know, you're putting too much stress on yourself. And I told her, I said, I know what I'm doing. Trust me, like, I've been through this before. And she was trying to tell me it's not the same. And it's not the same. But I feel like if you have a student that's willing to try and put forth the effort, don't block her. Like, let her do it. If I got to bump my head, let me bump my head. So honestly, I don't talk to my advisor. I don't go to her for advice. I do it all on my own. When it comes to planning my schedule, I do it on my own, and sometimes that's just what it takes. It's gonna take you getting out there and doing it by yourself. You can't always go off what somebody else wants you to do, because at the end of the day, it's your life, it's your schedule. You're gonna have to take those classes. So if you feel like you want to have 5 classes and still go to work, or you want to have 6 classes, do that. Do not let nobody tell you, oh no, take 3, take 4. No, you can take your full stuff, and maybe at a university is different. Okay, so something to keep in mind is that tuition is much cheaper. First of all, it's cheaper, so you won't be in as much debt if you're going to be in debt at all. Me, gratefully, I wasn't in debt. My dad had went ahead and paid out of pocket for all my classes, my books, and everything I needed for school, so that was a plus. And going piggybacking off of that, you're gonna save so much money. Like you may even get some money, because if you get grants and you know your classes are only $800-900, and you got like $3,000-5,000, you have that money, that extra money to spend if you want to. If you're smart, you're gonna save it and use it for your next semester, your next year. That's just something I would do, but I didn't get any, so yeah. Something else that I like about at a community college is that the classes are smaller. Therefore, if I need to talk to the professor, or you know I have any questions, or even in classroom it's smaller, everybody can get together. You can, you know, kind of just learn easier. You can be more direct and face to face with your professor. You know, you can just raise your hand, he's going to answer. He's not 250 students in a classroom. He can literally take the time out and go to each student, or she can go to each student and ask them what they need, what they're comfortable with, what they're not comfortable with. That's just a lot of things that you should keep in mind. Okay, but I will say there are some cons with going to a community college, and this is only cons if you think there are cons. So like I said earlier, you know, you're not going to have that college life campus experience. There's no campus, so you won't have that experience. Straight up. I mean, you know, there's no campus, so you won't experience the things that a lot of people experience. Another thing is uninvolved students. Like, people are not involved. And for myself, I'm not involved with my campus. Well, not really a campus, but a campus. I'm not really involved with my school. I kind of just go there, do my work, and come home. I don't go to like all the little lounges and stuff, the little get-togethers that they have. I don't go. Actually, my schedule has always been, I go to work. I go to school, work, and then home. So I never stay after. I never do all that kind of stuff. Like my first few months, I was like, oh, let me see what this is, and I may go to like something here and there overall, I just don't attend, and a lot of people don't attend. Nobody's friendly, so when you're walking in the hallways, like nobody's speaking. Everybody's just walking on their phone and just going to their class because, you know. Another thing I wouldn't like is that it's only 2 years. To say that I love it because it's so like flexible, you know, with scheduling and close to home. Let me tell you, I love how close to home it is, how close it is to my work. It's like 7 minutes away from my job and 17 minutes away from my home. So it's like very convenient. This is kind of a dysfunctional video because I keep getting interrupted. Like I said, I'm in the family room, so a lot of people keep coming in, talking to me, looking at me. So I can't really make these videos how I want it, but I just kind of wanted to put this out there for people who wanted to go to community college or thought about it. And you know, for those out here who shame people to go to community college, you know, it's a lot of famous people. It's a lot of people out here making money who went to community college. A lot of people actually regret going to the university because they could have saved so much at a community college. So hey, if you want to do it, go do it. Don't let anybody, you know, crush your dreams or tell you it's not a real college, because who cares? Like, who cares? It's a real college, and if they don't think so, they're just ignorant, and obviously their college isn't teaching them nothing. Right, Lily? Right. So yeah. Uh-oh. So thank y'all so much for watching. This is the end of my video. I cut it a little short because I just couldn't make the video without getting interrupted. So bye-bye.